calling 2026 CR 000448, State versus Jesse De Hoyos. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Brady for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. De Hoyos.
And are you Mr. De Hoyos?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, you entered a plea to stalking. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 5 years in the prison. The state is opposed to your application. They're taking in consideration 2025 CC 010128. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
We have, Judge, we have no objections, and we ask that you take judicial notice of the PSI.
Yes, Your Honor. We've had an opportunity to review. There are no corrections from the defense at this time.
All right, any witnesses?
We do, Judge.
All right.
Judge, the state calls Mrs. Vanessa Sandoval.
All right, Vanessa Sandoval.
Mr. De Hoyos, back on here with your back against the counter.
Hello. All right. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record. Oh, state your name.
Vanessa Sandoval.
All right, you may proceed, state.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, Ms. Sandoval. So, let's start. Are you nervous today? Oh, I need you to.
I'm sure that you're nervous today.
Yes, but I'm willing to testify and speak.
All right, thank you.
All right. Ms. Sandoval, how do you know Jesse De Hoyos?
He lives a few blocks away from my house.
Okay.
And when did the problems with Mr. De Hoyos start?
And
Approximately.
approximately 2025.
They're right around January?
Yes.
Okay. Did Mr. De Hoyos show up to your house with a gun?
Yes, I have evidence. I have video surveillance. I sent those videos to the detective that was able to take my case.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming in to testify. Did you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Do you have any witnesses, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Court will hear argument.
Judge, from the stipulated evidence, Ms. Sandoval has made 13 reports regarding Mr. De Hoyos showing up for a home. Those include the defendant saying, "I'm going to burn your down." He has multiple instances of throwing rocks at Mr. Sandoval's home. He has been reported shouting, "I'm going to kill you" at Mrs. Sandoval's house. 2025, up until he was finally arrested for it on August 10th of 2025.
Okay. Thank you. Defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I know the court has reference to the PSI reports. They are neighbors, so some of these interactions could have been limited to him just of a non-nefarious character just walking home, things of that nature. There's been no terroristic threats, no other charges stemming aside from just the complaints of him being around the area. But with that aside, Judge, looking to the root cause of his issues, he's had 2 convictions on misdemeanors, 3 convictions on felonies for minor things. But he does have bipolar disorder, as well as he was candid and open with the PSI interviewer, stating that he did use heroin and meth daily. In fact, that on the alleged dates of this offense, that he was under the influence of drugs and alcohol, which he attested to in the PSI. He does get disability for bipolar disorder, and he's gotten that for a while. He gets $900 in benefits for that. So he is an individual with need. He hasn't had the opportunity to have meaningful treatment, Judge. So, and speaking about the case options with my client, he wants to work on himself. He, in fact, stated he wants to get his life straight. And I agree, he needs to get his life straight, but he needs the help of this court. He needs the resources available to him to make that change. Without having that opportunity for change, it's just going to be more of the same, where he's going to continue to use drug and alcohol and not make the best decisions, which is what I think landed him here, Judge. So we're asking for him to be considered with probation, and I told him that considered on probation, you're going to be subject to rigorous conditions of the court. We're asking for a referral for the felony drug court, because I think that they're trained at dealing with the ailments that Mr. De Hoyos has been suffering for some time. And we do feel for the person affected by Mr. De Hoyos' actions, but a lot of this is things that he's dealing with internally, that he has a disease that he needs help with. So we're asking for the opportunity to get help so we can break this cycle and get him good where he's not a threat to anybody in the community.
All right. So, Mr. De Hoyos, I want to let you know, I've read the stipulated evidence. I just don't think you're a good candidate for probation. So the court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 5 years in prison, give you credit for any time served. Taking consideration 2025 CC 010138. I'll request the therapeutic community for him counsel,
Yes, Your Honor.
and I'll ask that it be for mental health and substance abuse. And there's to be no contact with the complainant.
Yes, Your Honor. And I know that he had accrued some time in custody awaiting this offense. Can he have access to that? I need to double check. He may have been transferred to facility. So can I get those dates to the court?
Yes, he'll receive credit for any inpatient treatment time, because I noticed that at one point he was found incompetent and he's entitled to that time.
Great, Your Honor. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I did not.
All right. Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there any victim impact?
No, Judge, there's no difference.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And just
Maybe-
make sure you have those dates for the clerk.
I'll verify those and get them right to the court.
Thank you. All right. Court is calling 2026 CR 007192 State versus Fabian Ortega. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state of Texas.
And Kelly Piddle from Mr. Ortega.
And are you Mr. Ortega?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ortega, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge, state moves to waive and abandon the punishment enhancement allegation.
No objection.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate
Yes,
places? You're charged with evading arrest, detention with a vehicle. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Ortega, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, sir.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There is a $600 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that as your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, any such motions?
No.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no
No
contest?
contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations, but will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking the court to follow the plea bar.
All right. Who is Danielle Butcher to you?
She was ex-girlfriend.
All righty. The court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 2 years in prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with Danielle Nicole Butcher. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's a $600 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 35, man.
Do you want to spend the rest of your life in prison?
No, man, but sadly, I did make mistakes in my life. I was in the process of getting my life in order this recent time. I held a job for about almost 24 months. It was at Sonic. The Sonic got closed down, and that's kind of where I started wavering down a little bit.
But here's the thing. These
no
are not
excuses.
mistakes, though.
Yes, ma'am.
These are choices.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
can say you made bad choices in your life.
I was.
So when are you going to start making the correct choices? Because otherwise, you know what's going to end up happening to you? And you're at an age where the years start flying by. Next thing you know, birthday is here,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're another year older.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't start changing, you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. And I'm going to tell you what I told people before. Guess what? At the prison, if they say, you know what, this cell or this prison can only hold, hypothetically, let's say they say we can only hold 20,000 people. If we get more than $20,000, if it's just one extra person, we won't be able to fit them in here. It's a fire hazard. It's inhumane. Guess what they're going to say? Well, this one person needs to be in prison. They're going to find a place for you at the prison.
Yes, ma'am.
It always happens.
Yes, ma'am.
And there is no politician who will come out and stand up and say, you know what? There's too much overcrowding. Let's make this more humane. You know why they don't do that? Because citizens who have never toured the prison, never toured the jail, you know what they say? It's not supposed to be a Holiday Inn. It's not supposed to be a picnic.
Sure.
People are supposed to suffer at the jail and at the prison because they did wrong.
Sure.
So if you continue on this vein, you're going to spend the rest of your life in somebody's prison.
I understand.
Don't be that person, okay?
No, ma'am. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
you.
And take advantage of whatever they're offering there.
Everything we've heard so far leads to this moment. The judge isn't just deciding one legal question. He's balancing victims' protections, defendants' rights, courtroom procedure, and the integrity of the judicial process. Whether you agree or disagree with the outcome, this ruling will shape how the case moves forward.